Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another night of comedy, banter, chat, something like that. And here's the guys who are going to be providing it. We've got JP, we've got Jake, we've got Shugston, we have a problem, and we've got Dale. I say, is this a live show?
I say.
So I'll stick you guys back in the background and get on to what we're going to be doing tonight. So tonight, just for a change, I've got a piece of ash on the lathe, which is about 12 inches diameter by just over 2¼ inches deep, and I'm going to be doing some colouring tonight. I've got a parcel through the post the other day from Jamie with some a product that I haven't tried in the past, and where the hell is that one?
Hold on, Wayne. You got a package through the post with a product you hadn't tried before. What, like a tippy cup, or you know, a baby outfit?
No, I get good presents.
Or an inflatable sheep.
Right. So we have got Colorcraft Brusho Crystal Colour, and
I'm wondering if they're Australian. Because at Brusho.
No, they're not. No, they're from Sheffield.
Yeah, but it'd be funnier the other way.
That's where they're from. They're from Sheffield. They come in wee pots like this, and it's in powder form. There's a couple of different ways of using them. I'm probably just going to use one way tonight.
Oh,
is
that are they childproof caps on that?
I'll have to pass on that.
I don't think.
No, they can't be. I got one off.
We're about to find out. Yeah, we're about to find out.
They're from Sheffield, so it's like Rob Your Blue and Assault and Battery Red.
Yeah, there's a Bigfoot green in there.
And there's a flame red.
Right.
And there's a Valerie flame red.
Valerie flame red.
Flame red.
Oh, right. I don't know if he's in yet. When you read through the chat, but if Douglas Mungham comes in, let me know when he comes in, will you please?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Here we go.
Loitering out there in the chat, we have AGK Woodworks, we have Parker and Ashley, we have Barry Chetty, Brian Bocroft, Chesky Wood Creations, Connie, Copper Wood Turner, Dore 60, Gerard the French Turner, Grandpa Jim Wood Turner, Hodgepodge Woodworks, Sugarotti, Jammy Jake, Jen Smith, aka Jen's Turning, we've got Jennifer's Crafted Creations, Lawrence Begida, Mark the Gentleman Wood Turner, Michelle Higgins, Norman Greenwell, Paul Houghton, Pete from Twisted Trees, Joey!
Yes.
Susie the Swiss Wood Turner, Lewis from Conduct Craftsman, Tony Smith, Wayne the Wood Jedi Webb, Resonant Wood Creations, Wee Val, Wood Wizardry by Colin, Woodworm Paul, and probably a couple of other folk who snuck in. What was it? I think Copper Wood Turning popped in just while I was on the thing.
So are we all about out of ash jokes, or do you think we can keep on?
Nah, there's a few more to be had.
I think there's a few more to be had.
Okay, that was just a little pep talk. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few more to be had.
Andy H is in.
What's up?
I wonder if that piece of ash on the lathe got granddaddy issues as well.
Oh my lord!
Well, he'll be waxing it here in a minute.
The colouring I'm going to be doing tonight would work a hell of a lot better on something that's close grained, like beech, sycamore, maple, something like that. I don't know how it will work on this piece of ash.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's more ash spinning around. There's more ash spinning around there than there is in various pole dancing clubs.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to see a piece of ash that big spinning around in a pole dancing club.
Robert from Hodgepodge was saying, I'd suggest staining the mortars brown just in case. Chesky says, having a Twinkie and a bit of a cup of coffee. Joey has this to say to Ashley, and I need to get this one right, so excuse me a second. Ashley! Shut up.
Martin Breach with rain suit. What's name?
Chris.
Oh, hang on.
Oh yeah.
I need to go. I need to go over there. Where is it?
Oh
there
my
it is.
God.
There is in the chat.
Who was that? What did I miss?
Swing.
Huh?
Chris.
Is in the chat. Michael McEwen's in the chat. We've also got. I've lost my thread now. We've Brent Bowcroft is in the chat.
Ashley said, if Joey doesn't have the shut up whistle, then it doesn't count.
I might have to make Joey a shut up whistle.
Chris K from Wood Creations is saying his ash has a crack on a hole in it.
There you go.
We were going to keep it classy. Actually, no, we weren't.
No, we
Well, that'd be a first.
As soon as he said there was ash on there, I knew we were out of there.
Yeah, we were out of it.
Well, have you woodsheds in?
And you know,
What's up?
Evening.
You have 67 stunningly amazing, wonderful, talented, and beautiful people watching you, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lunatics.
This, by the way, could go terribly wrong. The paint effect on this tonight. I should have left it till Saturday, shouldn't I?
You think
the boys in?
You think it might penetrate too deep?
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
penetrating that ash.
Well done, Connie. She says, I never expect classy from the show.
Good girl, Connie. Good girl.
Well done, Connie. Well done, Connie.
Hodgepodge says, I'm not sure there's such a thing as a bad piece of ash. You know, one of these odd times I am going to pronounce that wrong.
I'm with you.
Mick Jews is in.
Yep, you beat me.
Sorry,
Even
man.
if it has got
That's all right, mate.
no such thing as a bad piece of ash, even if it has got a crack in the hole in it.
Joey. Ho, ho, ho. Keep it classy, Joey.
I like the at the end of it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lucy said, yes, there is Hodge. They have beetles, apparently. Clive's in.
Sneaks.
I thought Clive was in from the start.
Yeah,
He's telling us all to make sure we wear our rubber gloves. He's using them massive pew pews to make some resonance at the moment.
Sneaks gunshot.
Yes. Philip J is in.
Hey up, Philip.
Good
Hello
evening.
there.
How you doing?
Few new names in tonight. Thanks everybody for coming along.
Martin Brees is in.
Through rain, sleet, and snow.
USP.
Dick Finder General.
Unfortunately for most of us, young Benjamin's put in an appearance.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
no. He was
Hi,
cleaning
Ben.
his
How's it going, man?
He was cleaning his ash today. He said it's surprising how dirty it gets sometimes.
My golly.
Okay, slightly too much information, Ben. You keep that to yourself.
As long as no one else is rubbing your ass, you're all right.
I like how you say slightly too much information. That's so sweet of you.
Only slightly for this show. Saturday night, that'd roll on by.
I think I know where there's some chocolate money in this house. I may have to go and eat it.
That's got some nice grain.
All right. There is. It's going to be a shame to colour it.
Can I just
But-
say that Ash is a bit furry on the outside?
There you go. You've said it now.
Right,
That's baby, with your furry ash.
Okay.
With your
because you need that Ash needs a shave, Wayne.
I think
Country
whenever he
Wood
gets,
in.
yeah, he'll get to the edge over there and knock the dingleberries off of it.
Hey, when it's an hangers.
Dingle.
Robert says Wayne must be tired of all that round brown ash since he's going to add some colour.
Blame Ben. You can blame Ben for anything, apparently.
Lord Spaghetti's in. Country Wood Girl's in.
Hey, no.
Good evening.
Lewis is making a note that ash should be waxed, not coloured.
Connie's already picked purple.
Connie's awful.
Far be it from us to worry
Jeff
about
Jeff Crone's in.
Funnily enough,
My name's
when I did the practice piece this afternoon, I used purple.
Oh my. Chesky's Wood Creations. Wayne wants to understand if you've ever found a bug in your ash.
Did he say Jeff Crone was in?
Yes.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jen.
Oh, Joey.
Purple ash is sure a sign of a rough time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Send that ash.
Real good.
Give it a nice smack afterwards, Wayne.
Spent too much time on one side.
You've got to go round the rim, Wayne. Round the rim. Oh, right in the hole. Making the hole nice and smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Can I bring us back to reality and say that Billy Brown's in?
What's up, Billy? Hello, Billy.
Just remember, people, it is actually sand and sealer that'll be on this bone, not anything else.
Clive said, I thought this was my theme tune. Martin's saying you want to go easy on that ash hole there, Wayne.
Yeah, it could cause bleeding.
Right. What was that? Who said what?
Hodgepodge says, if it gets too hot, that ash might develop a gaping crack.
Hey, gaping is an awesome word.
Just... oh, it's got
Connie says reality is overrated.
Depends which reality.
It is on this channel.
Who's gonna do it?
I'm waiting for Ashley.
Come
It's
on.
Wood Viagra now.
Make sure when you're using sand and sealer to get it in all the little crevices and cracks.
By golly. Get it in there deep.
Glenn's in. Evening, Glenn.
Evening, Glenn. Just in time.
Just in
Young
time.
Joey says Wayne's going to cause some chafing on a piece of ash.
He's helping it.
Ashley inquired, what's that?
Yorkshire! Ah!
There you go. That was perfect.
Alan Gibson.
How you doing?
Good evening.
Angus says, hi, Wayne and everybody. Looking good up to now, guys.
How we
Thank
doing
you.
it?
What do you mean, guys?
Evening,
Them lot are
Robert.
just rabbiting on.
Jeff saying,
Rabbit.
you're doing a really good job rubbing your ash, Wayne.
Robert says, I see Wayne folds his tissue rather than crumples. Good man.
Nice
What's the
observation.
old saying go? Clean ash, happy wife.
That's yeah. You get better coverage with a folded paper on your ash than what you do with crumpled.
Benjamin offers this insight. He says he's more of a Babinga man than an ash man.
Good boy, Ben. Good boy. I'm right
Ashley
there with
says
you.
you're exfoliating the ash.
Douglas Mungham's in.
Douglas,
is in.
Douglas Mungum. Hey, Doug's here.
right?
Douglas here.
We story coming up. So Douglas sent me a message the other day saying you're going to have a parcel arriving on Thursday. So, sorry, on Wednesday. So, sure enough, a parcel arrived today. So I sent Douglas a message saying, thanks very much, Douglas. I'm sure he'll enjoy this. He'd actually sent me a steak pie. So I got a message from Douglas this afternoon saying, did you get a steak pie, Wayne? I said, yes, I did. He says, that was supposed to be for me. the supplier got the order mixed up. So my parcel is going to be now arriving on Friday. So I'm going to have a steak pie and whatever it is I was supposed to get in the first place.
Bonus. Bonus.
And poor old Douglas has had to go without his tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess Douglas is going to have to come down for a Clasperonis.
when you...
It's Clasperonis. That'll be the one.
Trying to
Get
speed
out
up a
there.
bit. Carry
How's
on
it go?
rubbing this Yorkshire
There
grit
it
in.
is.
Clasperoni's going to go real Wayne's for pizza.
When
Gonna go
you
pizza.
make too much pie and it's spitting in your eye, that's no more. We had about 12 verses to that, Shog, at one stage.
I'm pretty sure if we took the time to come up with the whole song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's the Yorkshire grit done. Excellent.
Oh, my.
Oh my.
Here comes the wax.
Here comes the wax.
Fred Gilliver's in. Good evening, Fred.
Here comes the ash
Hey,
wax
Fred.
jokes.
Zoinks! Oh no, Chisky Wood Creations is making an observation and says today is actually Ash Wednesday.
It is Ash Wednesday. You're right.
Let's all celebrate an Ash today. That's a nice
3 tears for
use.
Jake.
What'd I do?
Oh, not that kind of ash.
Oh, my golly. I'm a Babinga man. I'm with Ben.
Doug Miller's
There
in.
we go.
says, hello, boys and girls.
And Ashley says she's okay with getting celebrated.
Did she say celebrated or something else there? Can we get Ashley calibrated?
Oh,
I thought it said castrated. I was getting concerned.
she's all about
So-
binga too. Bom bom ba bom 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 ba bom bom ba bing 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 binga.
Boo, boo, bing, binga. Boo, 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 binga.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bongo.
What?
I'm just going to get this top leveled off, and then we'll get on and do some painting, I think.
That was a good
It
call,
was
Dale,
that drink,
that was.
wasn't it?
Which one?
Umbunga.
Boom,
Yeah, that was a
boom,
good
boom,
call
boom.
for the Boo Binga song. I like
I
that.
thought so. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Glad you approve, sir. Glad you approve.
Bang.
Here we go. Ben says you got to fight for your right to let your ash out.
To polish your ass. Don't forget to slap it afterwards.
Jen says, oh no, a flat ash.
How about no?
Ashes.
Use the small gouge.
Hello, Mr. Doug Miller.
Doggy boy, doggy boy.
Hello, Doug.
You have 80 beautiful human beings watching you. Folks,
Excellent.
if you like what Wayne's doing and you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring? If you just like what he's doing in this video, or you just like Wayne in general, you can hit that thumbs up, or you can hit that thumbs up in the vain hope that it'll shut us up too. You know, you could help Wayne out by sharing this out in your various socials. But if you really want to help Wayne out, what to do is click that link at the top of the chat. That will buy Wayne a coffee that's really a wine. That will be a coffee. That might be a wine, but it's probably a coffee. But we don't tell anyone it's probably going to be a wine. But either way, it's to say thank you for all the hard work and effort that Mr. Wayne Clasper puts into putting on all these lives. Just think about it. What you're doing is you're saving his nerves for having to put up with us for. You know, so go on, buy the man a coffee, say thank you, and that would be awesome TM.
He is pretty patient with us, isn't he?
AGK makes this observation, and he says a curved ash is better than a flat ash. And I'm in total agreement there. Everybody likes a curved ash.
Mark Elson, well, 20 minutes late, and it's almost done. Hello, all, he says.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Wood Residue by Colin says, ashes to ashes, dust is dust. If the maggots don't get you, the worms are a must.
Hey!
Martin Brees says this. Is that Jake Thompson? Are you still taking donations for the Make-A-Wish?
Yes, but we're we put it in low gear.
You want to
now.
stick your link in, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, aye, wait a minute. We're having Ash and folks sticking the links in? My word.
Let me get there. Let me get there.
Heather from Spirit Wind, Woodstone and Bone is in.
Good evening, Heather from Spirit Wind, Woodstone and Bone.
Brian
Hey,
at Howard
how you
Tunnan's in.
How you doing, Brian?
Hey up, Brian!
Oh.
Do us a favour, Brian. What was his name again? I keep forgetting.
David
I
Jason.
thought Brian had been in from the start as well.
I'm getting
No.
it just before he
Danger
does.
Mouse is in.
Hold on, have I missed something here? Who's Danger Mouse?
David Jason.
Oh, God, yeah.
Zombie
Zombie
Wood Tunnel's in.
Evening, Zed.
Says good
Hello,
afternoon. Says good afternoon. Happy campers. It's Wacky Ween Wednesday.
There you go. There's a link to the. There's a link to the Make-A-Wish Care to donate.
Right, where'd I put Brushy?
Brushy.
Brookie.
I see you, Wayne. Brushing that ash. Brushing that ash.
Good.
Sorry, mate.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
It's just my song Tourette's kicking in again.
Oh, that's not bad, not bad. What's the zoom like? Too zoomed?
I think you were better off where you were, sir.
Better off with that one, do you think?
I
Yeah,
believe
that's
so.
nice and clear, that is.
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Want that
Want that one?
I want that one.
There's a number of different ways to actually use these paints. One way is to put the paint onto your canvas. I'm using wood, obviously. Put the paint on first and then put water on. Or you can actually soak the piece with water and then put the paint on. Or you can actually just mix it with some water and paint with it like a watercolor. What I'm using is just a dry paintbrush, and I'm just going to dip in the powder and flick onto the wood. You can use different mediums as well. You don't have to use water. You can actually use bleach. Well, that sort of bleaches the colors out and changes the color. You can use isopropyl alcohol as well, but I've found that you get a very similar effect using that and using water. So I think I'm just going to use water.
Mark
George
Elwood.
says he prefers edible paint on
Well,
my
what you
ash.
can do as well, what they've actually got on the top of the pots here is a central mark, and you can actually just punch a hole through that and just sprinkle the pigment on.
You mean like salt, Wayne?
But that's what it just looks like.
No, you
Yeah.
can lay out a line of colour and confuse
Ooh,
somebody in A&E
right.
when he gets 20 tons up.
Hodgepodge wants to know if you're going to be bleaching your ash.
No, I tried bleach. Well, it's a mild bleach that you use, the likes of Milton, you know, the sterilising fluid.
Mhm.
So what I'm going to do is just flick some of this pigment on here.
I
Who
think
said that? Who
Shug,
said what?
I think Shug might have peed himself.
David says alcohol makes all ash look better.
Oh my goodness, that's so true.
Gotta make, you know what I mean? You know what they say? You gotta put them in heels and you get 20% more ash.
Alcohol and closing time.
Closing time.
Right, so that's the scarlet.
Fred's
you
got
can
an
hear-
insight for us. He said,
Oh,
don't use Bronco toilet paper on a wet ash. It doesn't absorb water. Is that shiny stuff?
that's the sandpaper, mate. You know the stuff that used to come in a little box. My
That's what
what?
we used to
Yeah.
get in primary school.
That's
You got
I
that stuff
actually-
that Joey
what-
advertised where he goes one sheet.
When I joined the army, or when I went for my interview to join the army, used the toilet, and I actually pinched quite a few sheets of that because it had government property written on it, and I thought that was brilliant.
Zombie Woodtunner says it is ash astonishing how many ash jokes there have been made. Robert reckons the purple makes it look like pimples.
Billy Brown has got a serious question. He wants to know what type and name of the paints.
Brusho.
The paints are called Brushul Crystal Color. It's made by a company called Colorcraft, which comes from Sheffield in the UK.
Going to extend Martin's point here, but you'll get the gist of it. Martin reckons you must have been rubbing too hard because it now looks like it's bleeding. That ash.
Bleeding ash. Bleeding ash.
Yes, Tommy, that's the one. Eyes will learn it. That's the one.
Roy's the boy has a question. He says, Wayne, what regiment did you join?
I didn't join a regiment. I joined a corps. I was in the Remy.
The Apple Corps.
But he was in it that long ago. It was an Apple -12 he had.
Oh, which reminds me, just to let you lot know, I won an Apple i13 again today.
Did you really?
Again?
Oh, did you?
Which reminds me, there's a few road cones out the front I need to move.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
And
God!
now
Please say Apple Corps from now on, says Ashley.
I'm going to use my scusher again.
Ooh,
Why is it called a water scusher? Because when you pull the trigger, it goes scoosh.
Right, go on then.
Scoosh.
Oh my!
I see.
I'm going to get some cream for that. That's spreading, mate. Your ash is
Yeah, it's supposed to spread.
Roy said, Wayne, I was in the RE. I guess you don't mean religious education.
No, he was in the Royal Engineers.
Ah, right.
My uncle was in the Royal Engineers.
Proper one.
I served my first 2 tours with the Royal Engineers. 3 engineers who were in Ripon at the time, and then I went to 2-5 Engineer Regiment in Osnatraz.
Are you going to magazine this?
Eh?
Page out magazine to create a marbling effect?
No, I don't think so. If I get it, because that's basically soaked into the wood now. I'm adding some yellow. I'm going to add some more water. The thing with these, what I've found with these, is that if you add too much water, the colours really just blend in together and go dirty brown.
Steve Ash, the Leonatano says he was in the Queen's Own foot and mouth.
Queen's Own foot and mouth. Love it.
Fred was in the Royal Signals, and Gerard said, I did 1 year in the army. At the time, it was obligatory. 1 year cooking for a 2-star general and his family in a castle at headquarters in Bordeaux. You
nice.
lucky man.
So I've just added a bit of yellow in there, which isn't doing a hell of a lot at the moment. But I'm starting to like these effects that I'm getting down here, where the paint is actually mixing together a wee bit, where we're starting to get the runs and stuff. The runs on a piece of ash.
Got the runs on a piece of ash.
He's got the runs all around his asshole.
Laugh.
Jigsy sheds in.
Evening, John.
Evening, John.
How you doing?
Right, what I'll do, I'll just dry this off now, using the hot air gun.
Chris just shared with us that she was in religious education. It's not an army regiment, but it's all good fun. Are you getting ash runs, Wayne? And Ashley says that's very purdy, very, very purdy.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
There's some parts where the yellow is taken and parts where it hasn't. Not that it makes much difference.
You could always scush it up again, Wayne.
Well, I don't really want to, Shug, because especially over here, you can see how this is starting to mix in a hell of a lot now, and it's starting to go a bit. It's starting to go a bit muddy. I much prefer this area over here, where you've still got the separation and some bits mixed in. Well, that's I can. And it is a water-based dye, so it acts pretty similar to the likes of intrinsic colours, because that's a water-based stain, if you like. Stick this back on.
It's a water-based stain because nobody wants a brown stain on that.
I told him before the show he needs to paint these on at 105 degrees for better color separation.
Right, I'll stick some sand and sealer on this now.
What's the difference between going forward and going in reverse then, Wayne?
See that again, Jamie?
What's the difference between turning forward and turning in reverse?
What's the difference between turning forward and turning in reverse? If I was turning in reverse...
That's like Jake's pressure pot and vacuum chamber question.
Oh. If I was turning in reverse, I'd probably have to stand on that side of the lathe.
Ah, well done, Ben. Ben's made a very good observation, Wayne. He said, can I just say that the tone of this chat is very low this evening, which is surprising because it's usually far worse.
It's only very low.
As opposed to rock bottom. We're talking about ash, and then we talk about rock bottom.
Consistency is key, folks.
Can't beat a bit of bottom.
Right, turn that speed right down. Get the hot air gun again.
Yeah,
just to dry this sand and sealer off.
Yes, Jeff. Good. That's a good observation for you, Jake. 105 Celsius would be damn hot.
It's darn hot, Bobby.
Darn hot. It'd be jam hot.
Right, I'm just going to knock this back with a piece of web racks. It might take some of the colour off. I haven't tried this part before, but where the pigment hasn't been dissolved with the water, it's basically still there and standing. So see if I can make this smoother before I put a finish on there.
Zed's got a question for you.
All I'm doing is knocking back the sand and yeah.
He said, what is the style of bowl called where you can leave the top with a wide flat area for painting, etc.?
It's a flat ash. It's a flat ash plate, man.
Wide rim.
Yeah,
oh, that's better. That way.
And there's nothing worse. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having a wide rim on your ash. I'll tell you.
So does that mean at the minute that you're currently rimming, Wayne?
Stop it.
Where's Joey when you need him? I'm slamming it in reverse. Oh.
Right, just get this cleaned out and see where I want the bowl to start. See, round about there.
I'm not reading that out, Hodge.
That's lovely.
Just going to sharpen my gouge. Bear with me a second or two.
So Robert reckons, he says, you could try and make it a hollow form, Wayne. He says, but, the opening would need to be pretty big if, you were going to have to fit your whole fist inside,
Dear God.
Jake, he went there.
That's edited. That's edited. Just for the record, that's edited.
Yeah, that was getting a bit close to the knuckle. Boom, boom.
You know what I mean? More like his watch, mate.
Double knuckles.
It's all right, Joey. I slammed myself in reverse there, mate. Terry's in. Evening, Terry.
Hi,
Hey,
Terry.
Hey, Terry.
We get Dr. Bob.
Dr.
Bob.
Hello,
Bob.
Dr. Bob.
Hello, Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob will be there eating his donuts probably. Or in fact, no, it'll be the afternoon, won't it?
We might have an afternoon donut. Fair play to him. Yes, Jigsy. Pete has some very good advice for you there. Velcro suits and a Velcro wall.
Hey, watch this, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, watch this. Oh. My bad.
Roy said your lane's getting very technical, Wayne.
Yeah.
And William Kenny's in. Evening, William. Did you ban me again? No, you're still there.
I just let you know.
We're only having a little bit of fun.
Sometimes you just gotta be reminded. Who has the rank?
Yeah. Jake can swing the ban hammer.
It's all good fun, Jeff.
Jake's got the rank, you little nuts.
Joey says, dang, I turn away and I miss it. Pay attention. Both hands on the wheel, Joey.
I don't know how it compares.
Oh, I've still got a bit to go yet.
I very rarely. He's just saying, is it because he's on a mobile and not on a computer? I don't know. I very rarely watch YouTube on my phone because my phone's garbage, mate. It's too old. It wants renewing. But that involves spending money that I don't want to spend.
I'll be honest, I think it can be an arse on both.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, you can get your comments can get deleted no matter what you're watching.
If Jake's swinging the ban hammer. That's
I'm wearing my glasses too, man. I'm in business over here. You know what I'm saying?
Should I put a border on this or not?
Yes, definitely put a border.
Yeah, border. Yeah.
Border control.
What's wrong with my camera, Joey?
Nothing. We can't see you.
He just wanted to say Huey.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Well done.
Could probably do the wee bit, yeah.
Bit more?
I think it's probably all right. It's as if if I didn't know better, I'd say I needed a detail ring inside that rim. It's very nice though, the way it is. It's very nice. An outside ring, mate. I think. What do you think?
Well, I've still got to take a little bit off the outside where there's been some bleed through anyway.
Don't know, because I'm not being funny. That I'd be really pleased with that if it were mine. But then again, we've all seen my turning, so let's not go there.
Steve
I've
Ash
seen
has
you.
got a question.
I've seen you
He
turn to the
says,
right, Chuck.
Steve Ash has got a question. Wayne says, Wayne, when I'm
Yeah.
hollowing out, a fair amount of the time I end up with a small dome at the bottom. What do you think I'm doing wrong? Won't behave just because I said bottom. Don't get too excited.
Oh,
Right.
I want to hear this answer too, actually.
Right. What you probably do, the thing about hollowing out a bowl, I know this is probably going to be too big. Oh, no, it's not that bad.
No.
The thing about hollowing out the bowl, what you should be doing, I know that the lathe bed bars get in the way sometimes, but you should be starting to hollow out above centre. Okay? And what you do is you come round in a sort of arc. So you're going from here, you're going up, and then you're coming back down. So you actually finish. Let's do this, okay? So you go up. Once the bed bars get out the way, you're actually going up. So your tool is heading up towards the top of the bowl, and then it starts coming back down again. And you're keeping the same cut. What you're trying to do is have the bevel of the gouge pointing in the direction of the cut you want to go. And you always want to get finished right on the center of the bowl, like that.
So the trailing edge of your gouge
So-
basically comes upwards.
So basically, the bevel, where am I? There. That's the bevel there. So when you're coming along the bottom of a bowl, you want to have the bevel cutting straight across.
Yeah.
It can happen that you start coming around too far, your handle comes around too far, and when you end up on the center, that's when you start getting that dome in the center. So try and have the bevel going straight across, so when you finish, that's a nice, I was going to say curve there. Aye, that's the right word. That's a nice curve that I've got in there. There's no dip in the middle, there's no bump in the middle, or anything like that.
So I'm
Right,
gonna do
beautiful.
a couple of Ashley's comments here. She says she thinks you're gorgeous and she'd like you to make love to her notebook.
By golly.
By golly.
By golly.
She says, I want that one.
I want that one.
Right, so what I've done there, as I was
Stephen,
doing this border and coming out this way. Hi, Stephen. As I was doing this border and coming out, I was getting some frayed bits there, so I've just cut directly in to cut that back, and the same thing with the outside edge. So I've done that there as well, and what I'll do now is just a small, not very much, just an accent there.
That's it.
Catch you
An
later,
accent
Brent.
there.
Thanks for coming in, mate.
Looks gorgeous, man.
And
That's
that
easy,
should be us. Right, I'll do, not very often you'll see me do this, but I'll do a bit of hand sanding.
Oh no!
Hey, Ashley, AGK says you can always get the butler to make notes. You know, the butler.
The Ashler. Oh, sorry, Butler.
There we go. Then back onto drilly.
Ben says, get a room, actually.
Jake's giving Ashley just a 2 rocket salute.
I'm telling her, you do what you got to do, Ashley.
I don't know if you can see when that's spinning. It looks like I've got tool marks on here and sanding marks. I haven't. It's actually just the grain of the wood that's starting to show up. Right, that was 120.
Jake's strong arming Ashley.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Is she enjoying it?
Well, stay
Doesn't look
hydrated.
like that.
Stay hydrated.
I didn't need to read the notes comment. Dale had already read it. Don't worry, everybody gets it.
Right, what happened to Brushy?
Oh no, Wayne.
Yeah.
Martin says he's got to go because he's got to take the golf clubs to the golf course. Well, that'll spoil a good walk, Martin.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find. I'm sure we can find a ditch on the way.
Yes, throw them in a ditch.
Brian has this to say: grain of the wood, my ash.
Thanks, Brian. You're all heart, mate.
All right, Martin, be good.
If you can't
Just
be
to
good,
let
be careful.
everybody know, there's
Have a
24
good one,
minutes till Jake has a premiere coming up after Wayne's.
Ooh.
Nice.
There's
Yeah,
there's a link.
quarter
There's
past
a link in the
UK time.
whatchamacallits.
Good lad, JP. Good lad.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
But between now and then, you could hit the link at the top of the chat to buy Wayne a coffee. It's really a wine. It might be a coffee. There's really a wine, but either way, he'll spend it on wine, and it's all to say thank you for all the hard work, effort, and to make sure he continues to bring us these fun, interesting, and informative lives. He may even eventually be able to afford proper earworms if you keep buying him coffee.
Proper ones.
Proper professional ones.
Fair rates of pay for earworms. Going on strike.
I'll go Jigsy. Jigsy said he won't be able to watch the premiere, but he's always like a week late, and then he hits like and he comments on everything.
He does catch up though.
Yeah, he does for sure.
Good lad, John. Good lad.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you.
Yeah.
God.
Doing the Yorkshire.
Jimmy's conflicted now. He doesn't know what to do.
All right.
Lionel's in. Evening, Lionel.
You done messed up, Jamie.
Oh, right on the rim, Wayne. Right on the rim.
There we go. I just hang on, I haven't finished yet.
Oh,
Back up.
Good,
Back up.
good,
Not bad.
good, we like it.
Do it for Yorkshire.
Right, finish now.
Oh
We're
my
doing it for
goodness!
Yorkshire.
Benjamin says, "Oh, I forgot to tell everyone my amazing news. Turns out my neighbour is a few houses down is a tree surgeon.
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
Excellent.
What kind of tree surgeon is he? A brain tree surgeon or what?
Oh,
Or
Clive.
is he an ashtray surgeon?
Clive's
Is he
right
really?
in the mood there with, oh yeah, baby, just the tip.
That means going to be getting hold of a little walnut then.
Clive's clearly spending too much time sniffing the resin.
Ben, what do you call nuts on a wall?
stop.
Walnuts.
Oh dear.
I am thinking. Remember, boys and girls, young Jammy Jake will be live very soon. 20 minutes or so doing various Jake type things. Jake, would you like to tell us what tonight's premiere is all about?
We are going to be unboxing and setting up a Trend Air Shield Pro.
Nice.
And that's it. Just showing how easy it is and why I chose it, and just a nice little quick
Do you
video.
sound like Darth Vader? Do you sound like Darth Vader when you wear it?
You have to watch the video there, Dale.
Got to set.
Nice.
By golly.
I'll see what it did there.
See what I did there? There you go.
There we go. And there you go.
Nice,
Robert
mate.
reckons you should go for a smoke. Robert reckons you should go for a smoke after finishing off that ash.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Love it.
There.
Jen Smith says it's effing mint.
Cheers, Jen.
Cheers.
Well, I've got to say, Jamie, thank you very much for sending me those. I am thoroughly enjoying using them. I will be doing lots more. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah.
Some nice comments coming in.
Mint. What?
Right then.
It's that ash residue in your beard, Wayne.
It is, yes.
That wasn't
is.
me, that was Hodgepodge.
Ash seepage.
Had the Trend Air Shield Pro.
Was that Ash wet when you started?
Oh,
It may have had a bit of discharge.
It was air dried,
It was air dried.
which is very which is very difficult over here. Air drying something. It does tend to get a bit wet. No, I'm quite happy with that. I love the effect. You've just, like I was saying, you've just got to be careful not to put too much water on, otherwise you do get all this conglomeration, which is a bit like mixing colour in
There's
the
a word.
resin
It's
at
got a bit
80
of word
odd
of the night.
Fahrenheit rather than 105 Fahrenheit.
Conglomeration.
You got the conglomeration.
Conglomeration. Yeah. Right, guys, that's it. I'm done, I think, for tonight. Ash toning. Right, I am going to press the button. Thanks everybody for coming along. Thoroughly enjoyed doing tonight. I usually don't practice things when I do this type of thing, but I did practice this afternoon. I probably should have practiced more. But thanks everybody for coming along and watching. Pop over to Jake's channel and watch his premiere in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
He may be using the force.
And I will see you all soon.